Okay, so there are two things that have really helped me personally in my own learning. The first is backward design. So there are 3 stages to this which help teachers and students plan effectively what they are learning to ensure maximum success. So the first is to identify the desired results. And this is where teachers consider the desired outcomes, establish goals, and review the curriculum that they'll be teaching. Teachers determine what is important to learn before the actual planning begins. The second is to determine the assessment evidence, which means that the teachers will determine what assessments are appropriate for the content that will be taught. The third is plan learning experiences and instruction. So this is the final preparation for the lesson where you plan lessons around the goals and assessments that you've already made. Teachers want to create an environment which fosters learning. And as a student, I like this idea and have changed it just a little bit to fit my own needs. So these steps have helped me map out my own classes and have helped me develop a more productive learning and studying habit. At the beginning of each new unit, I look over the content and any study material my teachers have posted. I make goals and plan accordingly for when different readings and assignments need to be finished. And I personally like to have readings done before class so that during class time I can use it as a review and question session. Doing this helps me to gain a better picture of what I will be learning, and I can make personal goals of what I need to accomplish and how well I need to do. Even though I'm a college student and the majority of assessments are quizzes and tests, I still look over the requirements and know what is expected of these assessments so that I can fully prepare myself. Other assessments that I am given include papers and projects, which I also set goals for and plan so that I fully understand the content that I will be explaining or working on. Assessments should determine my mastery, and as I use the different types to make meaningful connections, to use what I'm studying and to make meaningful connections to what I'm studying and to try to apply this new knowledge in my everyday life. A second theme that has had profound impact on my learning is the concept of learning targets. Again, teachers usually establish a learning target for students so they know exactly what they need to learn and how well they need to learn it. But I've incorporated this idea of creating my own learning targets into the first stage of backward design when planning my goals. As I look over the material that I need to learn for a unit, I am able to create my own learning targets of what specifically I need to know. I usually like to make one for each class since we move through content quickly, and it helps me to keep concepts and ideas organized. As I have used these 2 things in my own learning this semester, I have seen a big improvement in my understanding of lectures and homework. I know that I have only begun to utilize these strategies in my own learning, but I plan on continuing to use them in future semesters because I know that it will improve my own learning, but it will also make my understanding of these better as a future teacher, and I hope to be a stronger teacher because I'm using these concepts now.